What is going on YouTube? Subscribers of Amp Clan Competitive, this is Amp Energy here, leader of Amp Pub Stomping. Now, a few months ago, I was approached by a few different competitive players wondering if they could start an Amp competitive team. I granted them access. Basically, they competed in a few different tournaments over the past few months. We weren't that active on the YouTube channel. Basically, I found out that some of the members were involved in hitting other teams offline. They actually competed in a tournament in which this took place. As soon as this information was proven to me, I instantly kicked all the members from the team. There was 5 members in total. 2 of them were honest, 3 of them were dishonest. Out of the members that were in the team, everybody's gone except Shalnato. He was honest. He honestly didn't know anything about it, and we moved him back into the pub stomping team of Amp. Now, I don't want to waste this channel. I don't want to throw it away. There's 4.4K subscribers on it, so I've been thinking what I can do to this. I want to relaunch the team, but I don't want to do anything risky. So I've had a few different people approach me wondering if they could adapt the Amp name for themselves. I had one team. They're like a new team. They have like some people with good experience, and they were just basically wondering if they could just step in. And I don't know, it was too much of a risk for me. I didn't know anything about their team. They were kind of unknown, and so they were offering like they have really good connections with sponsors. They could have got me a bunch of sponsorships in return for me letting them hop into the channel, but I said no to them, and I decided to go with my buddy crushvegaswimps. If you've ever heard of him, he's basically the leader of this clan called Dismay, and he basically wants to take their competitive team and just relaunch it as AMP. I'm pretty sure that's basically what was explained to me. So yeah, so basically he's gonna be doing this whole thing where they'll have like different segments of AMP Clan Competitive. There'll be an AMP Minor, an AMP Major, and then an AMP Pro. So there'll be different players in each team. We can have our pub stompers try out and see where they get in, and it'll be a lot more active. This guy's got a lot of big ideas for the channel, and I can see this channel being more successful. And yeah, so their team currently it was ranked 25th in the world in game battles, and it just dropped to I think it's like top 50 now just because they lost a game recently, but they were top 25 like yesterday. So great team, and that's out of like 4,400 teams. So they're definitely one of the top ones. And I'm passing over the baton to Dismay Crush. Now he'd be Amp Clan competitive manager. I guess Amp Crush. So here's the mic to him. He's going to explain where this channel is going, and everything else about this channel for now on will be in his hands. I'm stepping out. I'm turning the mic off, and you won't hear anything else from me on this channel. This is going to be run by them. Amp Competitive is now relaunched, and stay tuned for more content.
Yo, Amp Crush, your new manager of the Amp competitive team, and before I begin, I would like to thank Energy so much for giving me the opportunity to do something with this channel, and I know that with your guys' support, we can most definitely make this amazing Call of Duty competitive clan. And for our first video to this channel, or at least for this new teams video to this channel, I think that I'm going to be recruiting players, subs of this channel to join the clan, because I feel like that in order to get the best competitive clan, it isn't just going to be me asking my friends online or my friend across the street, because I'm restricted to only a small amount of people that I know. I feel like if I group myself or open myself up to everyone who wants to join, then I can get the best players as long as I got a good recruitment progress. And so that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to join this channel, and I'm expecting a lot of people to join. I hope I can get the full team up and ready in a week, maybe 2 weeks at the latest, but I'm going to run down our process for you guys. Basically, I'm going to have a Google document, form layout, whatever you want to call it, down in the description. And that's how you guys are going to get in your gamer tag and everything to try out for this clan. And it is going to be Xbox 360 only, just because I feel like competitive really is only on the Xbox at this point. You know, if PlayStation does develop a competitive place for them, you know, maybe in the future we can have a PlayStation team, but for right now I'm just going to have Xbox 360. I hope that's alright with you PlayStation guys, but basically you're going to find everything in the Google document. I'll run you guys down my plan real quick. Basically I'm going to have a bunch of players in a scrim, maybe league play depending on how many people I get, but it's going to be a long time because I want to fit in 3 games, maybe 2 for every player, and I'm going to be testing communication skills. I'm going to be testing how good you are and just simple other things like that. You know, we really want some YouTube commentators to come in and make videos for the channel, because I realize a lot of competitive people are not really on the YouTube segment, but if you are a YouTube commentator and you're great at competitive, you just already got an advantage over you, because basically I'm going to have Amp Major, Amp Minor, and perhaps an Amp Pro. Amp Major is going to be the 4 best players regardless of YouTube or anything. They are just going to be the best players in all the tournaments and everything, all the pro scrims. Amp Minor is going to be the second section of YouTube commentators who can make videos for the channel, and they're going to be the second best players. They're going to be amazing guys, and they'll do their own online tournaments. They'll be in Amp and everything, guys. They'll be amazing. And then if I feel like I get a huge, large group of players, I will make an Amp Pro team. And Amp Pro is going to be exactly like Amp Major, and just simply the same thing. We'll have 2 main teams. But yeah, guys, I'll run you guys through a league play or a 4v4 scrim. And then after that, I'm going to take the best players from that, and we're going to do league play. Then I'm going to be testing communication skills while I'm in the game with you, because on the scrims I'm probably going to be spectating, and then I'm going to be playing with you, seeing how you communicate with me, and I'll see how you communicate with other players, and I'm going to take the best from that, and we're going to go into game battles. I'm assuming there'll be like 20 players by now, and I'll figure out if you make Amp Major, Amp Minor, or Amp Pro, depending on if you can even make it into any of them, because I know, guys, it's going to be really hard to make, but the rules are you do have to be Xbox, like I said earlier in the video. You have to be familiar with game battles. I mean, that's just basically what we're going to do, all of our competitive stuff. I mean, the old team I had on my old channel, or not my old channel, my other channel, I guess I would say, they were really good on game battles, and that's where I like to handle all my competitive. This is a USA team. If you are from a different country, I'm probably not going to exclude you, but you got to keep in mind that connection can really hurt us, so I really think this really is just going to be America. And third of all, if I've already only said 2 things, you do have to have a mic, just simply because of communication. You gotta have one of those, and basically everything else. If you have any other questions, you can hit me up on Skype, add me, crushvegaswimps. I'll include that into the description, and I think that's pretty much it, guys. Everything else should be on the Google document. You know, it's self-explanatory, and I'd like to thank Amp Energy once again, and hopefully we can get some videos up and running, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.